It may be a few days early, but it's
Yes! The hair saves it! Get it!
the TV just tried to scare us to death there. It's AEW Dynamite. Not this show is anything but Dynamite. It's consistently one of the worst shows of television you will see. And that, goes beyond professional wrestling. But anyway, let's talk about it, let's discuss it, and let's see what we've got on tonight's show, of course. 27th of December edition of AEW Dynamite. And we've got some crazy, crazy things to talk about on this show. We're following the devil worshippers, whatever the hell they're called, man. I'm not even too sure. We've also got MJF, baby. We've got MJF on the show as well. Big decision regarding him and a certain Fat Boy Samoa Joe. But we've got Excalibur, Tony Schiavone, and the Human Suplex Machine Taz. They are the broadcast team for tonight's main event. It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means, baby. Dynamite. We do have the final standings for the Continental Classic League. In the Gold League, we've got Moxley on 12, Strickland on 12, Jay White on 12, Rush on 6, Briscoe on 3, Lethal on 0. Then we go to the Blue League, we've got Daniel Bryan on 10, we've got Eddie Kingston on 9, Andrade Idolo on 9, Brody King is on 6, then we then have Claudio Castagnoli on 6, and then Daniel Garcia on 3. I mean, it's just a bunch of jobbers, man, isn't it? We then kick off the show with John Moxley taking on Jay White, taking on Swerve Strickland. 3 guys tied at the top of their tournament bracket with multiple points. 12. They've all got 12. Total of 36. This match is just who can be the biggest fucking jobber. I mean, we may have one half of this channel that suddenly thinks Jay White is great, but I'll tell you what, I'm never saying Jay White's great. Jay White is shite. John Moxley wins. He hits Jay White with the Death Rider, hits the pin. He is the winner, the official winner of the Gold League, and he is going to the finals this Saturday at the World's End pay-per-view. Tony Schiavone was backstage. Swerve Strickland's crying, I should have won. I should have won this tournament, guys, but I didn't. Looking forward to the end of Keith Lee, you fat bastard. I want to take you on a World's End, boy. Alright, fair enough. We then get Maria May getting interviewed on the ramp, because 2024 is all about Mariah. Alright, you. How about you reel it in there, sunshine? Tony Storm then runs down Rio, then trips her up, and then, yeah, we get a bit of a brawl here, so to speak. Backstage, we cut to Top Flight, Darius and Dante Martin and Action Andretti. They had some words after their match last week with the Acclaimed. They're arguing about there's plenty of trios for us to fight, and then like the group of Rocky Romero, Orange Cassidy and Trent walk in. Looks like we're going to fight them this Friday. Rampage, challenge accepted. I thought this match was going to be on the pay-per-view because it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, there's a bunch of jobbers at the end of the day. Up next, we've got Miro. Boreness, to be honest. We've got a highlight package of him, and he's through a challenge to Andrade El Idolo, which of course will be for a pay-per-view match this Sunday. Like, AEW just picks and choose when they want to push people. Like, Miro just went there and did nothing. Like, I mean, for any of the amount of marks that would want to pretend that his WWE career was honestly worse than his AEW career, you need your melons looked at, you need your head looked at. Not a chance, not in a month of Sundays. It just is that simple, to be honest. It's fucking sucked, and he's not the only one. I think, there's a lot of people that sucked in AEW compared to WWE. I mean, you can talk about Cesaro. Honestly, Cesaro is way better in WWE than he was here. I mean, you can think of memorable stuff, but even winning the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, but Miro, man, there's a lot of women as well. It's just, I mean, Ruby Soho, she's fucking brilliant moving, but I'll let you know this for free. You suck, and you were better when you were known as part of the Riot Squad in WWE than anything you've done in AEW. It really is that simple. Let's move in though. Tony Schiavone's in the ring. We've got Don Callis' family boxing week celebration. Ooh, come on and celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Cause let them know it's Christmas time. They made a big deal out of this, saying that like our Boxing Day is normally for like the Commonwealth, so to speak. It's normally for all this other crazy shit like Canada and like, oh, he's came into America and he's done a really weird thing here, hasn't he? He's done a really weird thing coming down for Canada. Why couldn't he have celebrated this somewhere that celebrates it? And Taz is like, oh well, let me tell you something, brother. Uh, Don Callis, you bashing all the good Canadians that are here in the great state of Florida. I'm just getting bored. I mean, look at the neck of this faction. Kyle Fletcher, take a shitter, Powerhouse Hobbs and Don Callis, and I'm supposed to get fucking excited about this. Absolute fucking garbage, to say the least. I have nothing good to say about this. Out comes Sammy Guevara, and just a bunch more jobbers. Jericho comes down, starts swinging at the paint and smashing them with his bat. He then gives Sammy Guevara the pleasure of smashing the final one. They hugged. Looks like Jericho and Sammy Guevara are now a new tag team. But then, out of nowhere, Ricky Starks and Big Bill blindsided Jericho. And Sammy Guevara from behind. Where did they come from? So, yeah. Then the lights went out. The lights came back on. Sting and Darby Allin were there. They barred Big Bill and Ricky Starks. So, are we going to get a 4-on-4 match? Or are we going to get Jericho and Sammy Guevara against Big Bill and Thingy? I'm not too sure. But then have Renee Paquette backstage interview with Roderick Strong. This guy is so fucking boring, man. He says all roads lead to Max is the devil. Listen to me, Max. I'm going to prove you're the devil. You're eventually going to be exposed because Max is the devil. I mean, listen to that fucking promo. Says Max about 10 times. Nothing intriguing about it. Fucking cookie cutter. It's like the guy never went to an acting class in his life. Probably never did because we don't need the act. We're professional wrestlers. We're not superstars. We're not sports entertainers. Aye. Then we had the Blue League final with Eddie Kingston taking on Daniel Bryan. This match was just fucking ridiculous, right? Because the match itself is just sloppy. Eddie Kingston doesn't know how to work. He's just a fat, ugly, scruffy, smelly bastard. I'm sorry, man. YouTube, you can give us a limited rating on the feed because you know what? I'm not going to sit here and pretend that Eddie Kingston is up to all much. He's a bum, right? And I've buried Daniel Bryan. To me, Daniel Bryan is a bum, but here, guy's main event at Mania. He was a main eventer in WWE within the roster, of course. So of all time, Daniel Bryan's a bum. Make no mistake about it. And he is on fucking AEW getting beat by this fat, junky looking bastard, Eddie Kingston. Disgrace, Eddie Kingston. He's the winner of the Blue League division with that victory. He's one step closer to the Continental Crown. John Moxley comes out. And then we've got Kingston laughing at Moxley or sneering at him, whatever. And then Eddie Kingston and Moxley have a promo back and forth here. It fucking sucks. I do not give a fuck about this. But yeah, these two are going to collide at the pay-per-view. We then have an interview with Christian Cage and Adam Copeland. Damn it. But yeah, then we got a bit of a brawl here between these two. I mean, it's Christian and Edge. It was decent. It was alright. It wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen. We then have Chris Statlander against Sky Blue. Sky Blue hits the Avalanche Code Blue and pins Statlander. Renee Paquette was backstage with Ruby Soho and Saraya cutting a promo. I mean, honestly, like, it feels like the women, like Saraya or Ruby, like, I buried it earlier, but they cut the same promo every week. And I'm yawning because this show is putting me to fucking sleep, man. Getting done, like, 3 days, 3 years out of date, man. Sucks. Nothing good to say about it. Main event time. The ROH, the AOH, the World and ROH Tag Champions, man. MJF and Samoa Joe takes on the Devil's Masked Men. I'm doing this match. The Devils win. There's a lot of swarmed out guys out there. And then, yeah, he battered MJF after the match. The titles have been lost. Pleasure doing business with you. Samoa Joe has betrayed MJF. Who cares? Who knows? Just give Samoa Joe the world title, man. MJF's title reign has to be like one of the worst things I've ever seen. Samoa Joe, it's been years since he held the world title. You know, I'm not counting the NXT one. And then TNA, fuck me, man. It feels like 20 years ago. So give him the belt. You know, I actually don't mind Samoa Joe. I like Samoa Joe. There you go. MJF, he's run his course. He can cry about being a Jew all he wants, but I mean, come on, you're world champion, mate. How about you change your anti-Semitic fucking gimmick, even though you are a Jew, and sort yourself out, big man, and just give Samoa Joe the belt.